My beautiful stars, reading time. I wasn't on here yesterday, so let's see our main collective. What are you guys going through? I hope everybody is good. All right, main focus. Oh, that's good. First card, psychic abilities. Maybe you feel an increase in your intuition right now. You could be an actual psychic medium, or maybe you're getting into tarot. Maybe you just got a tarot package. Maybe this is something you're wanting to develop. Okay. All right, so we've got psychic abilities, rejection, separation. All right, so there's a few things going on. Focusing on movement and dark. Wow, so these three. So we've got rejection, separation, and dark night of the soul. So right off the bat, right collective, I always say if you're really going through a dark, like these are three very heavy cards, so this would be on your mind. Okay, so you're feeling overwhelmed. This is one of your main focuses with these psychic abilities. Maybe you really believe that this person's coming back, but I think the waiting game might be driving you a little bit crazy here. But I'm still going to stick to what we first said. I actually feel this collective, especially if you're going through this and you have that high priestess oracle within, maybe you really struggle to trust your intuition. I might do a clarity reading for you guys. There's a part of you, I think this is more, you really struggle to believe that this person's coming back into alignment with you. So over the past day, or maybe just before you jumped onto this reading, you just really came into a certain overwhelm about the lack of movement here. Hold on, let's just get these to confirm. I just want to see the energy around your connection right now. Oh, wow. So again, this is around your, and you'd be questioning this. So this person, especially this addiction cards, is about obsession, fixation, focusing out, tunnel visioning. So straight off the bat, someone's not showing their true feelings, hide, pretend, deluding. Maybe you felt a little bit gaslighted here, or there was certain denials. I don't think you have belief in this. I definitely feel this collective in an odd way. Right now, you're in an obsessive mind frame as well. And in an odd way, you yourself are hiding your emotion and your intensity here. Unless you've just moved forward and you've sent a message and you haven't had a response. But why do I kind of feel you're suffering in silence? So maybe this has been triggered. This is a card of reminiscing and nostalgia. So again, like I said with this, I feel this is just accelerated in your soul. This could be coming from them energetically pulling on you, or you yourself looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, wanting to make new memories. Maybe certain photos have come up on your social platforms, or you've come across something that's activated a certain spout of nostalgia. I'm on the fence if this is you or them or both of you. There's definitely masked emotion here though. Okay. So you are wanting to make healthier choices in love, in life. You're trying to focus on self-love, self-care, being happier. And since this rejection, separation, if you've gone through a dark night of the soul, a soul awakening, soul discovery, you are working on this. I feel like I need to get my animal cards quickly for this first card here. Okay, so what's being hidden right now behind this mask? There is certain attraction here and wanting to date. There's a temptation here. I think the temptation's coming from you both, but there could also be something to do with third-party interference that you're not aware about. And that doesn't just have to be love. That can be family, friends, responsibilities in life, like work, distance. Like there could be certain interferences, obstacles, not just, someone else, that sometimes people can go straight to the worst. Okay. So underneath this obsession, fixation, codependence, how this blocks you, how this restrains you, how this literally controls your emotion and this person. There's a lesson here in your soul contract about it. But as well, let's go to the energy around this. I think this is where this collective, you find so much confusion. I think you want to believe in this, that this is what you can kind of focus out on and fixate on, especially with this rapid movement forward and this psychic abilities. But soul connection, soul contract. Wow. That's good. You got the Phoenix here. Under this, wanting to make new memories, nostalgia being activated. This Phoenix card, this might be them then. Because remember, I was on the fence with this one. Someone's new phase, wanting to rekindle, renew, transform, growth, change mine. But in an odd way, I feel this could be you as well. Because this collective, maybe for a long time you've had belief here. There's something about your mind as well changing currently. But it's Phoenix energy. Hold on, one more for that. Patience. You got the sailing boat. Receiving what you need. Progression arriving soon. Whatever's being activated in nostalgia, and it's eclipse season. So this has been the general theme throughout the last couple weeks. Big transitions happening. Oh, so you really did, both of you, have to work on self-love. So underneath these healthier choices, you both have felt not enough for one another at some point of time, frustrated in this relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, self-destructive energy. Makes sense with this row here, this codependence, and that can make us do silly things, because people that are codependent, when that person is pulling away, you guys can really act on impulse. You can chase. You can just do silly things. Self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. A lot of accusations. We're a very jealous lover, very claiming lover. I always say it comes from a place of lack of confidence. You don't see yourself. You literally think you can be replaced. People that can get angry if you're just, friendly to someone, like a spouse gets angry if you're just friendly or pleasant to someone, or you're just kind of a vibrant soul. You think by saying hello to someone or commute, it's going to straight away, they're going to choose someone else. It really shows the lack of how much you see yourself as a person. And I just feel intuitively, especially because I started deviating on that, I think you both struggled with this. Okay, hold on. Before we keep going, I just want to get your animal cards right now, because just hold on a second. I just want to see how you shine as a person. This psychic abilities, I just want to confirm. Oh my God, you got the dragon first card. The one, trust yourself. It's your overthinking mind. That's my card. You're the one that sees. You need to trust yourself. You don't know the difference between your intuition and your overthinking mind. Your overthinking mind gets you in trouble. So if this maybe you are somewhat, because I'm literally I was about to say this could be your sign to just trust yourself. Maybe just before this reading you were like, I need a sign. Trust your intuition. I always say, going through this, you guys need to learn it's not about the external, it's about finding yourself. This collective, you're attached to the external and what's coming next in your life. The things that you cannot see. You're fighting your trust right now. You would be so powerful person. And I think let's just get a couple more. You want it's like, maybe you do have tendencies of perfectionism as well, but it's kind of, that's reminding me of that winning energy. And again, what you cannot see, it can just make you really erratic in the mind and can bring out a temperament in you right now. Let's read this Scorpio energy. Hold on a second. Passionate, competitive, winner, as we said it. Maybe you choose, this says tends towards isolation. So let's just say you do have all of this emotion, and I talk about this a lot. It's coming to my mind for this collective, and I find people that do go through an activation, we talk about your magical bubble, you normally go into spiritual isolation. But I always say that in itself is a lesson. My universal truth, about 6 to 8 months is a good kind of cocooning period to be in isolation. But anything longer than that, you're isolating yourself from the lessons in the world. And believe it or not, when you are in this kind of mind frame and you have nothing to turn to, so let's just say you're sitting at home or you're just at work, but you don't have, even if it's just one friend or a family member or just some kind of hobby or activity you can turn to, of course you, with this kind of mindset, you're going to fixate, you're going to overanalyze, you're going to overprocess, and you're going to put yourself in tunnel vision. And what I was going to say with this, the sad thing is, this collective, I think you think your intuition is this, but there's a lesson about your fixation, the way you focus out in your soul contract. So this person's meant to activate it. They're meant to create that fire of feeling rejection until you learn the lesson. So this collective, I feel no matter how many fires you face with this person, it's always the same outlook, because you're not learning to, you've got to let this be. Like in the mind, you've got to trust. You've got a sailing boat. You've got this collective, because you haven't won. It's affecting your pride. The rejection's affecting your pride. And it's sad because that mask with that third party interference, there's a reason I deviated and I said, and let's just say there is some form of third party interference. That's part of their lesson. That's part of their path. It's part of your path to actually feel that rejection, to find your worthiness. And I'm saying this in a really loving way. If you as a collective know for fact that this person chose somebody else here or has aligned with somebody else, and you are still craving this person to this extent, you haven't learnt that lesson of self-love. And I'm truly saying that from a very genuine, loving place. And again, it's affected your pride. Because look at this collective, the amount of pain you have here, right? And you feel rejected. But you're wanting this person to come through. I need them to come through. So you are probably my collective. And I'm not saying you're not a divine. I can see there's something in your soul contract here. I can see it. But you've probably stuck a label on it to excuse your pain and trauma. It's that, oh no, they're my twin. I can't get over them. They're my twin flame. I've never felt like that. It's your trauma. True divines, they amplify your triggers that are bound to this, to the utmost. More than anyone you'll ever come into alignment with in this lifetime. But it's to grow you. It's to create that phoenix. So yes, they amplify your triggers, the things that need to heal here that have been bound from 3 and 4. But they're also meant to amplify your greatness. But right now, this collective, you're just letting them amplify your pain. Let them amplify your greatness. By you choosing you, look at who you are. You would be such a powerful, powerful, wise soul. Probably in all other areas of your life you just saw, but when it comes to your heart space, because true divines, that's where most of your trauma comes from, your heart space. a whole life of, unfortunately, not really feeling that in all avenues. Your parents, your upbringing, close friends, like there's a lack of love in your heart space, unfortunately, that has then become bound to you. And that's why the codependence, the jealousy, never feeling good, it makes sense. But every other area, you're a powerhouse. This journey will never be perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. Maybe you really do have some form of perfectionist tendencies as well, and that could add to the uncertainty and the overthinking. You could have a bit of an OCD mind, especially if you're competitive and you're a winner and you've got a bit of this as well. That would make the excessive overthinking accelerate even more. But I think this collective, again, my intuition, and because you've probably put a label on it, you're not seeing your true deep things that are bound to you, who you are, that activate this accelerated emotion. It's just not, they're my twin flame, they're my divine. What if it's deeper than that? What if you're wired a little bit differently in the brain? What if you do have, I hate saying the whole ADHD and all, but what if you're just wired a little bit differently, which accelerates? These are things you need to, I always say as people, you need to understand your soul. You need to understand your true needs and wants. You need to understand in here, because otherwise it can just be a confusing journey. And again, I'm not saying this isn't, we will get into it all, but this is deeper than that for this collective. One, I think you isolate when you feel this way, so the walls come crashing in because you've got no escape. And two, I really do think this collective, you have a very competitive perfection, and you might even know you have OCD. Like there's something here when things aren't right, when it doesn't feel like you've got the answers of what comes next, a little bit of a control freak. And maybe that's something you need to go into deep reflection for. Take this person out of it. Like, let's just take them out of it. How are you at work? Are you competitive? Do you like to be noticed? Are you that yes person at work? You just bend over backwards because without you even knowing, you want that validation and appreciation for your hard work. Are you a one? Are you a one in life as your destiny number? You guys, born to be center stage, very competitive. Winning is like everything. You're ruled by that masculine energy. So drive, action, force, accomplishment, it ignites a flame. These are things you need to know about yourself. Even nines, I find nines are a little bit like that as well. I'm going to be honest. Okay, let's read this quickly. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Yeah, your determination to win. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes a Scorpion's heart festers and they focus on the unresolved event from the past. This is your energy right now. Usually a situation where they have felt, where they were left feeling burned. You were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time for you to come clean about your feelings, that mask. And I was saying to myself, to you guys, I was saying, is it you guys that are wearing a mask? Is it them? Is it both of you? About your feelings, so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. Wild and free, fierce. I never say this, but I'm going to say this. I normally say when you guys are working on abandonment and codependence and that chasing, the last thing you want to do is, move forward. But for this collective, if it's going to give you some breathing space in the mind, again, you need to walk through that fire. If you are sitting here with this much emotion, bloody message them. Rip off that Band-Aid. If you don't get that message or you don't get that response, that's answer enough for you, but you need to be strong with that. I never say that for you guys, but with this Scorpion energy, just your mind right now. I always say what's meant to be will always be, but this collective, you clearly have a hard time believing that. And I will say, if this is really destined and on your will, you don't have control of no timing. So by you reaching out, if anything, it's just going to probably be a release so you can breathe, and just the lack of the response or whatever it may be may help you with the mind to just kind of start focusing on yourself. But if it's not time for you, you're not going to get that expectation you want, that outcome you want. So if you think it's going to actually activate you more, feeling like, well, no, I haven't won, I just feel rejected again, this is something you need to weigh up here. I always say everything's fated, but things that are really bound to your soul contract, you cannot manipulate the time with words. It's so different to karmics and true divines. When you go through separation, you realize this, because in the past, those relationships you were in for 2, 3, 5, 10, however many years, every time you argue, you can just blow up each other's phone. You just end up fighting, making up, whatever it is. You can manipulate your way back into that situation or into your favor, both of you, right? When it comes to divines, when that veil is on, there is not one amount, there's nothing you can say. It's until the true healing takes place, the true center takes place, this true self-discovery takes, it's the divine that has control of your veils. And this is why at the start of your separation, you literally feel like that person you fell in love with, because you see each other's divine souls when you first meet. It's like as soon as that veil's on, it's literally like that angel that was in front of you was just sucked off and shot into Mars. And you're like, was this ever real? Was this ever real? You question so much. And I just feel this collective, again, there's a reason this is coming out for this collective. I feel you have felt rejected from this person since your separation quite a few times. But you still, you've got to find your center through this, because I just can't get past this. They're saying career really fulfills you. And true divines, you have some form of mission, some form of divine plan you're meant to achieve in this world. So imagine if all of this, your strength, because these are actually strengths of yours when put into the right avenue, but putting that energy into this, whoa, emotional storm. So imagine all of that being directed on your path. Literally, powerful, unstoppable. One more. The fox, the teacher. You are literally a teacher. And you are probably a collective with this. You would probably, oh my God, I could imagine. I actually think you're a practitioner, this collective. You are an actual practitioner, which means you're one of my collectives. You don't even listen to your own advice. Which means you would know. Everything I always say as a reader, I'm not here to tell you how to feel. I'm here to confirm it. Everything I'm saying would resonate with your soul. You are truly, and the clairvoyant, the owl. Holy moly. Remember who you are. Take your power back. Okay, let's just confirm these. It's okay. You've got to release this. If you were this, right? But you're trapped in the belief system you're trying to break. So you're trying to excuse or understand why this behavior here. Is it attachment styles? Is it their avoidancy? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? You're falling into that 85% belief that you're trying to break free from. So you're literally fighting your spiritual magical mind with, unfortunate, and I know we're in the human vessel, but this is the mind and the outlook you're trying to change. So of course you're always going to feel confusion. You're always going to, although I will say, especially if you are a practitioner, your gifts are not for you. You get the 4D download. You do not get your timeline. This is why I don't know why people read themselves. It actually baffles me that why people, because you could, just side note, clearly this collective, you read yourself or something. You could, I do agree with doing daily intuition tests. Because if you're doing daily intuition tests, let's just say you're pulling 3 cards, and instead of, oh, this is going to happen today, it's more the imagery. You guys want to activate your imagery, right? I'm going to see this, that, this, that. Write a little list of the things that pop up in your mind with the things that you're going to see. Every day, as you're seeing those things you have intuitively seen through your clairvoyance, through your mind, you start believing yourself, right? You start trusting your deep instincts and intuition because it's getting confirmed. When you guys are reading your tarot and you're pulling 10 of coins, 4 of wands, this and that, and it's just not coming in because you don't know your timeline, you guys start to think you're crazy. You don't believe in your intuition. So no matter you're reading the people around you and you're getting things right, when you're not getting things right for yourself, you always struggle trusting yourself and what your body is telling you. People should not read their own energy when it comes to their timeline. Your gifts are for the people around you. Teach a dragon, right? Sorry, I'm getting passionate because I've just had so much of this through September. Like most of my collectives here, I think I've had 1 or 2 collectives that are really, really finding center. And it just breaks my heart. And I always say this time of year with the retrogrades, the planetary alignments, it's all about center. It's all about internal union with these retrogrades. But because it's an internal union energy, you guys have this, because again, we always seek outside of ourselves, because the energy of union is in the air, internal union, you guys are also focused on external union. This energy doesn't finalize till about mid-December. So anything that is just, if you have noticed that this has been a center focus for you, you are not in internal union. Love yous, but yes, the energy of union is in the air, but for within. Okay? You cannot be this if you are attached to this yourself. And you are so surface level right now. Your psychic abilities is excusing their behavior for their attachment styles. No, you're into it's that. Remember that reading we did a couple days ago, the pearl with the box? It's you're fighting your pearl and your box. The 85% outlook with the I feel like I need to get those cards because I don't even think this collective, you could have seen it. There's a reason it came to my mind. Just remember, one of the things in your soul contract you're meant to learn is to release codependence, fixation, obsession, focusing out. You are so codependent to the outcome of this, right? You might not be physically codependent in a relationship right now because you're probably isolated, you're probably celibate, you probably don't even have a love connection around you, but you're so codependent to what comes next. You still fight that. So you might think, I've healed my codependence. No, you're masking it because look at the energy that comes over you because you don't have the outcome that you want. I'm going to finish this. I want to get into, hold on, let's just get a few more of these. Yeah, these separate, so red flags, and don't hold on to the red flags. Again, this is what's sad. This collective, you're craving this person, but then you're holding on to the worst version of this person. And I need to confirm you are this. So imagine the power of your mind. You would have a magician's mind. You got the dragon with that. Holy moly. I always say, how can you guys truly create something new if you just hold on to the old? It would never work. You would always feel there's deceit and betrayal in the background. Any temperament change, because you're an energy reader, you would go straight to the worst. You've got to trust that sailing boat, you've got to be patient. It's the intensity over you right now for a reason. To make you see this differently. my gosh. So this no contact is literally destroying this collective. It's literally, that is hard. Shadow work is hard. That is Phoenix energy. Feeling burnt, right? Like literally to a crisp so we can rise again through this no contact. Don't make this fit for this collective. Right now as you're watching this, you are so overwhelmed. You are so, like, you've got this dark night of the soul over this. Rejection, separation, red flags, attachments, the intimacy, and this is intensity intimacy, but I'm just the theme of this, the rejection, but you still want movement. You still want movement. I hope that's more movement for yourself. I hope you want movement for yourself to get out of this. I just to really connect to the frequency of the universe, maybe, instead of saying on the same frequency with this person. You got the dragon with that side. You must be like, you would have to know this doesn't serve you. One more. And action, the cycles. You want to break free. That's good. That makes me happy. Again, I wouldn't be called to speak like this if it wasn't on your mind for this collective. You know this is a cycle that needs to be broken. You try and surrender to and I think you do. I think this is just accelerating in you right now to break a cycle. Hold on, I've got to get these universal cards because I feel I feel like I'm talking to someone that's just activated, but I feel this collective, you've been activated for a long time. I just want to see if this is just a lesson coming through for you right now with this emotion. I genuinely, anyway, what's going on? What are you trying to show? They're wanting you to heal through this. They're literally making you feel like this is over, the end. So you can detach, go within, choose. Oh, I don't think you need to choose any more silence. But anyway, rest, self-reflect. They want you to be able to celebrate life. They're activating this in you for a reason. Because every time this comes over you, and we speak about this all the time, you could, right? So let's just go to the start of your separation. This probably overwhelmed you every day, right? You probably thought every sign, synchronicity you were being shown was all about them. They're coming back, they're coming back, they're coming back. Then as you guys heal, that complete overwhelm of anxiety about the situation, it starts to dissipate away. And they, eventually just become kind of a seed on your mind. But then those moments you get triggered, and it's normally through something that's going on up there astrologically. It's how do you face the emotion when it comes up? Because this collective, I actually don't think you're overwhelmed all the time, but it's when the overwhelm comes up. My phone just, anyway, it's when the trigger comes up, you go straight back into the pattern that they're trying to heal you from. Right? Thinking you're crazy, going to the worst, not trusting your psychic ability, not trusting you fall back into the exact same thought pattern. So yes, the trigger is more withdrawn and it's not as often, but it's how you deal with it when it comes up that needs to change. And that's what they're trying to show you. So until we learn from the fire keeps getting presented, right? And because you're in no contact, you're not getting that fire from this person. So they have to activate it energetically in you. It's like the overwhelm just comes from nowhere because you're not getting the love lesson from them. You're in no contact, right? You need to think outside of the box here. Handle yourself carefully and gently right now. If you really have a mind like that Scorpion and my mouse, you would have a creative's mind, especially with the dragon. And I could just imagine you need a creative outlet. You need to be doing something to relieve that excessive energy. And you need to trust in perfect timing, where I think you do when you're not triggered. It's when you're triggered, the emotion is just someone you are not. Handle carefully, gently. It's a very unique situation that has a lot of details to iron out. Number 9, end this cycle. It's time to take inspired action of you. They're trying to give you a new season here. Again, right after the eclipse season, of course, they're trying to close out doors to open new doors for you. Close it out this time. Remember who you are. You're a trendsetter. You're powerful. You're a leader. These new beginnings, they want to ignite you. Oh, gosh. Again, making you relive this ending, but you're about to have an epiphany, an aha moment. And I kind of hope for this collective that aha moment is about you and how you're seeing this situation. Aha moment, discovery, breakthrough, a reveal, epiphany, enlightenment, illumination. I just keep seeing that sailing boat. I can't see how that sailing boat is coming for this collective. Let's get one more for that light bulb, please. Oh, it's your intuition. So there is something about your intuition, your divine feminine energy, your psychic abilities, your dragonite. You will have an epiphany. But again, true divine feminine energy is still this collective. You're anything but still right now. Intuition, fantasy, romance, your psychic abilities, divine feminine energy. This is a card of affection. Wasn't really feeling that. Going with the wind, going places, travel could be on the cards. But this, I'm going to say ending, the things that were forgotten. You do have an absent mind right now. You're letting that part of your brain overtake your true power, the I that matters. Reliving this breakup, feeling down and out, over and done. That's coming from up above. One more for that, please. Oh, so they can harmonize it. They can dolphin energy over it. Peace, harmony. You guys master the stepping stone. Until you master this, it'll keep coming up. It's not their fault. It's not your spirit team, creator, whoever. It's you guys. They activate this pain so you can grow from it. It's that meme. It's that meme. You ask the universe for something, right? They'll push you off that cliff. But it's to teach you how to fly. It's to find your wings. They want you to have fun. Remember how in tune you are with others, but find joy again. Coming from up above, the Wheel of Fortune, so you can learn the lesson to harmonize through it. You're out of your sovereignty. Fate, karma cycles, force of the universe. Destiny. I would stop looking for synchronicities right now. I think they're driving you crazy. This is out of your hands. And we had that deviation. If this is truly divine, there's no words you can speak to just get this person back. You need to trust. And literally, you've got twin flames on the bottom of the deck. Are you in balance with your feminine and masculine? I don't think so. One more. Oh. So there is other energy around this right now. And this is about someone else's influence. I think you two are just as bad as each other. You are probably picking up this person's energy. They're picking up your energy. You're feeding the fear. You're feeding the red flags because that's all you're focusing on. It's like, this is why I tell you guys, when this comes over you, you've got to release it. And if you're in isolation, you're not helping the case, this collective. Am I? No, sorry. Keeps the mask on. It keeps the mask on. Other people are involved here, someone else's influence, but that's part of the karmic wheel. It's part of your story. You might not understand why, but it is. So let it be. Just because you can't see things in the rooms you're not in doesn't mean the things that are happening in those rooms you are not in are valuable. You're not meant to see what's going on here right now. Too many people's opinions too still. Number 18, these numbers. 12th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 12th, 8th of the 9th, 9th of the 8th, 26, 32 by itself, and then 9. All right, let's confirm these. Oh my God, handle yourself. So they're really trying to activate your Empress energy, your true stillness. Remember who you are. Carefully, snowflake energy. How beautiful and attractive, and how you help others, your grace, your charm, your love, your magnetism. Do you think this is the right energy to be oozing out of you right now? Abundance. Focus on your path, because that makes you truly happy. Like your path in life. Abundance starts from within. I always say, when we're abundant within, we start to glow from within, and it oozes out. We ooze out stardust. That's when our life starts to change. Find your abundance internally by really understanding this about yourself. You're waiting for someone that cannot see you right now. And even if they can see you and they're full of self-doubt and they're craving you and they're missing you, why would you want someone like that? That means they're broken still, which means you're still broken. Believe. 3rd of the 9th, 9th of the 3rd. You would just be destined to repeat the cycle in this energy. You might think a knock on the door or a message on your phone is just going to make everything better. The energy you're in, you would be lucky to last 2 weeks with this person or a month. And all of the same shit that broke you guys apart is going to happen again. I feel you're both bound to past hurt still. Ball and chain, literally bound to past hurt. It's emotional baggage. So this is what they want the new season for you for. They're trying to break you out of this cycle. How heavy, weighed down, codependent. You're trapped here. Restrictions. I hope you're not turning to addictions. I hope you're not trying to numb this away. But that's your life decisions. You do what you think makes you happy, but it just creates emotional baggage. This is what they're wanting you to break free from through this eclipse season. Oh God. So this is where you need your intuition, right? This is where you need your enlightened approach, your feminine energy, your Celtic knot. This is unconditional love, but you believe it or you don't. That's a lesson you need to learn. Legendary, divine union, eternal love, enduring, endurance needed, connected love of a lifetime. What's that Taylor song? This happens once every few nights. Is it called Prophecy or something, or Alchemy? I don't know. Why am I hearing that song? Just believe. 24, 26 and the 32. That could be important. Dolphin, Wheel of Fortune, this and oh my God. Trust, luck is on your side. A vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, good health, balance, wishes are coming true. Birth of a daughter, that could be part of your destiny here with this person too. Just let it unfold. You're just giving in to that silly magnetic pull and desire and shadow that you're so much stronger than. We talk about that documentary, the Daniel documentary, how he took that stone and then anyway, just watch that documentary. It's beautiful. Magnetic desire fools us for our intuition. And there's a reason I said before for this collective, which I never say, if you want to just bloody message them, rip off the band-aid. That's your magnetic desire. That's your temptation, right? I always say that magnetic desire, it normally comes off impulse. We feel everything in our being is telling us we need to do it. We need to respond. We need to act. We need to make that decision, like right in that moment, right? That is temptation. That is testing your strength. That is testing your willpower and mental discipline. You have magnetic desire or fear all around you because the universe is activating this to show you. Let's break free from this. See who you are. You are an empress. You are a goddess. You are a child of the divine. Why do you want someone right now? I know I'm I don't even want to say this because I don't even think it's that this person doesn't care. It's probably that they care too much. But they're silent. You're chipping away at your worth, sitting there focusing on this rejection, this separation, this dark night of the soul, this no contact. You're chipping away at your Empress energy. It's putting you in yarn. It's unraveling you. Oh God. So maybe you do have something coming to light here. We'll get into that, but that should not be a focus. So you've got 2 about new cycles, start of a season. So new beginnings, whatever this third party weird energy is, new beginnings, a surprise, growth, new cycle. Another card of fertility. There's something about to spring into action here. Oh my God. So that, no wonder you're going through a judgment period. Again, that dark makes sense. They're wanting you total transformation. Heed this call. They're trying to renew you, but they want you to truly surrender. Why do you need your own answers? There's a reason I deviated about that tarot. You're not in your own answer. Awakening again, another rebirth, clean slate, fundamental changes needed. Remember, one of your biggest things on your soul contract is to heal this energy in you. The way you get trapped, you create restraints through certain decisions, magnetic desires, and especially through your codependence. This is one of the biggest things, and it's like you're so... This collective, I feel this lesson has come to you so many times. It's like you just get through it a couple times, you're gonna pass that stepping stone because you're already aware about it. You're aware about it. You just need to tweak it in the moment. You're so close. Don't let your mind overtake you anymore. One more. Oh, new beginning. And another one of birth of daughter. That's something big here. Beginnings, innocence, brand new. Your creative mind, they want you to be carefree right now. You need a new perspective. And again, that magnetic desire at the bottom, spirit's playing games. Okay. I want to get you an acrotite. Hold on, let's just see what's going on. I rarely get these for collectives, but hold on. Yeah, literally. Yes, time to keep a positive mindset. It's time to move on. Take flight from this emotion. You got to stand your ground and be strong here. For you, for who you are. And you could have travel on the cards as well. But it's more that it's time to keep a positive mindset. You could be looking at pictures in the clouds. Why am I actually seeing someone looking up in the clouds making pictures? And it's so cute. This card here at the bottom, a little butterfly in the cloud, making a butterfly. Maybe you just saw a butterfly cloud. Or go outside as you're watching this and see if there's a butterfly up there. Like in the cloud. Or maybe you might just see an actual butterfly. It's time to weigh up you in your internal. Okay. I just want to quickly get you an acrotite, and I am going to see, I'm just going to see, and this isn't about a movement reading. I want to make that clear. I just want to see where this person is energetically, because there's that seed. You're feeling angry because of that box outlook. They're trying to break you free from. Oh my God, the vow to yourself, to the creator, to your contract. This was your vow. You signed it. That's beautiful. I'm sure that's a union one though, isn't it? But anyway, let's read it. The vow, the promise, the oath, the contract. It's your soul contract. When the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have immense power. Literally, this collective, got to speak better, especially to yourself, your internal monologue. I don't know what one I don't know which one you're meant to use for that saying. Our words and intentions have immense power. There is a reason the great mythic stories of our past often include the reincarnation of oaths and the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of union. The trickery part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, in brackets, activates the eternal and the unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness, and you've got an army behind you. Remember, all those people that stand behind you, your ancestral team, remember, you guys are the cycle breakers. It's not just your past home. You release your ancestral bloodline. You know that, don't you? So this journey's it's not meant to be easy. No one got it right before you. It's hard. That's why I say that small steps, big accomplishments. It's not meant to be easy. Remember that. But you're strong enough to do it. And that's why you have that army behind you. Because they want to get home too. The laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or unforgotten. It's what you signed. It cannot be changed. Do you know how many people write in the I see it all the time. I'm going to break my contract. You can't. That's what's bound you here from life after life. You've never gotten it right. Where are we up to? Consciously or unconsciously, you need to recommit to yourself right now. You need to recommit to your path right now. You need to recommit to what's your why? What is your why? What drives you on this path? And hopefully it's not this person that's your why, because then I feel you're a lot closer than your energy is showing me right now. But if your driving force is still them and union, you need to sort out your why. You've been underestimating the power of your promise. When you're in light, bearing witness to the shift towards destiny, when you're when you're in the dark, unconscious vows, unkept promises, messy karma. Remember your contract, what you need to heal, what you need to center. Focus on that. And I say this all the time. Focus on your healing, your best version, your internal union, your true self-love, self-worth, and self-respect. That's what comes first. Oh, God, you're transforming. Just lessons. You watch. Once this month goes, if you can get through this, you're going to be fine. 42 or 24. Inner conflict resolution will come from this transformation. This is finding you to tweak your thought pattern. That's all. It's finding you to find strength. You are no longer just activating your serpents. You're finding your dragon, your dragon's blood. Yes, it starts with a Kundalini awakening, but your serpents are meant to intertwine and find the power of your dragon's blood within. Oh gosh, so you're 7 ascensions, crowned, victory, next 7 ascensions. So you're coming truly to the end of a season. Watch the whole thing. They're wanting to crown you right now. You're going to find victory after this. Oh, you are so much more than what you think. You know what? We aren't even tapping into this person. I'm going to get an angel card and I want to get tarot for you. I want to see what they're trying to give you through this victory, especially internally. You are so much more than what you're focusing on. You're a divine messenger. The eagle, the hawk. True line to source. Dragon. Let them crown you. Oh, abundance from within, and then you get your what? Your abundance throughout. Just trust. Trust your timeline. Trust your creator's plan. Shake, release, and move on from the past and expectations. That's where you get in trouble. Your Scorpion and Mice energy. It's your expectation. which takes you out of true belief. I just want to make that very clear. I'm going to get you a surrender card. We're going to get you tarot too. And I just want to see what angel is trying to guide you through this mess right now, this emotional mess. Your need to always be winner. Scorpion energy. You don't need to be right. You don't need the answers. It's your pride and ego getting affected. That's going to be a bitter pill to swallow for this collective, but it's the truth. It's not, I don't agree with this, but maybe you're getting it in the lesson like this. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Maybe this is actually happening in your personal right. They're trying to show you a bit of your control issues or your need to always be right as well when it comes to certain emotions and outlooks. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflict and improve your relationships. Your truth. You worry yourself into a state of like, make a commitment to not lead an anxiety-driven life by not staying isolated in your emotion. Be productive. You know, me personally, something I go by that I find works for me. When I'm making excuses for things, I know I'm not seeing it right? So I see this a lot. Whenever, like, just me saying this make a commitment to lead an anxiety-driven life, like free-driven life. Just imagine people, oh, but I've got this, but I've got that. Oh, but I can't do that, but I can't do this. It's all excuses. You are in control of your life. You can create change. This collective, your main thing is to relieve your creative mind. You need an outlet. You need people around you. You need a hobby. You need something to do that when this gets triggered in you, you don't just sit and wallow in it in the nicest way. Like I just said, personally, when I'm making excuses for anything, I stop as soon as that excuse, and I'm like, oh, because I know I'm refusing to make the change or the decision that needs to be made. Okay? That might work for you as a collective as well. Came to my mind. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Breath work. Start yoga. Do Pilates. I just find, and I know people have got such an opinion on those things in the spiritual, I just find they're so good for center emotionally when you are someone that's really overwhelmed. And you don't even need to go to although I do think this collective you should to meet like-minded people, but you can bloody put yoga things on YouTube. There's bloody things you can watch online. Did you hear how long that train horn is? Like, don't make an excuse. Do something. Do something to relieve it. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you forever and always. One more. Contemplation and meditation. So they're really, this collective, you might feel that it's really hard for you to find center, and, you know, start with like a yoga practice or Pilates and start baby steps. I know some people find it really hard to meditate. I get it. Or even as you're going to bed, put like not subliminals or put Hertz on. Just lie still on your back, try and clear out your mind as you're going to sleep. Okay, work your way up to it, but they're really wanting you to practice silence and meditation. In a quiet meditative in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So this stillness, if you can get accustomed to stillness, and another good way to see how overactive your mind is, go, and I find it's really good to do as the sun's coming up or the sun's going down in a room with no electricity. If you've got a floor length mirror, sit. Don't bring your phone in, don't bring nothing. See how long it takes you before your mind, you start thinking. You start thinking about this, that I need to get my phone, or should I do this, should I do that? If you cannot even sit in stillness for 10 minutes in your own company, and because this is projection, this is energy, and without you knowing, subconsciously, you can't even deal with your own company. So how could anyone else around you in the nicest way, remember creative's mind, which this collective, you don't have a creative outlook, which would make you insufferable, like, because you're overthinking, over analyzing, over this, over that, over that. So a good way to see if you can sit in stillness, do that. See how long it takes you before, because until you can at least get to 10 minutes of just sitting there and enjoying it, a little bit of an issue. Okay, no wonder this would be over you so much. Remember, watch from the start. Scorpion mind, Mice's mind, what else was there? The clairvoyance and the dragon. So you're constantly up here seeing things but then stressing about it. Okay, I'm gonna get tarot. All right, what's coming for you? What are they trying to relieve for you right now? Release. Oh, stop it. Of course they are. Your shadow. So your obsessions, your fixations, the things that grip you, they're activating it for a reason. You've got the devil with the sun here. What was in between it? Maybe it's you. But your mind needs to develop a little bit more. Page of Swords, I've allocated him as my little detective, the one that doesn't miss anything. But also, I do need to say, this is what you're going through right now, literally. So your shadow's gripping you. You focusing on everything. So your mind is watching everything, and it might not be in the physical, it's mentally, right? So the universe is really saying you are going to get this illumination. You're going to get this sun energy over this. This is not, and you do also have something about some form of reveal, epiphany. We'll get into detail. But right now, this just makes me think, this is who you are now. Do I think that you do need a more of a creative outlet? Maybe taking up a course. Maybe your very first card was that psychic abilities and you got the dragon there. Your mind would be like a sponge. Let it be learning just certain things of different religions, or picking up numerology, picking up, learning more about birth charts, astrological placements, alignment. Like, there's just things here. I think this collective, if you could put all of that focus, like I said at the start, that you do on these unresolved issues that are completely out of your control. They're out of your control, but they're consuming your mind and heart. If we can put that energy, because he is a workhorse. This devil energy, yes, he's depicted as very but he's got so much drive, and like when it comes to his external path, he is a bit materialistic, but just that drive that he has behind him to gain your own things. Remember, abundance starts within. The way it's just going to transform your outer life, unimaginable. So let's just, for this collective, all of that beautiful observant energy you have, put in the right avenue. Holy moly, infinite potential. I just quickly want to confirm, this is a shadow work card for your devil energy right now. Hold on a second. It is your fear of abandonment. It's your codependence being activated. You might think, and that's another big thing for this collective, I said it at the start, spiritual isolation is a must-have at the start of your journey. This collective, you need to get out in the world a little bit more. How can you know if you've really healed this? I feel you have, I think it was yesterday's YouTube reading, or maybe it was the day before, and I mentioned people that have anxious attachment styles, you are emotionally unavailable. You are an avoidant because you are literally chasing after something that does not see you. So in an odd way, you are so closed off. It's like the people that like are actually, and you would have some form of community around you. You would have people that appreciate you around you, but you choose to focus on the things that make you feel unappreciated. In an odd way, you are so armored, and you've probably, without you even knowing, you have such a fear of abandonment, you've now turned into this truly kind of more hyper independence. People that care, people that want to be there. You would have a hard time maintaining friendships, so many things, because in the back of your mind, you constantly feel like you're going to be hurt. So believe it or not, your poor little soul is chasing after someone that doesn't see you right now, because it's actually safer for your trauma. Subconsciously, you not being chosen feels safer. And that breaks my heart for this collective. This truly needs to heal in you. And the sad thing is, I think you've healed it, but they're trying to show you. This is why they keep bringing this craving of this person. You haven't healed that within you. Don't just stick a label on it and say, this is my twin flame, this is my divine, this is why I can't get... No, it's in your shadow. Remember, the no contact has come up underneath your shadow. You crave it because you still feel safer by not being seen. You're protecting yourself. It's actually really sad. I want one more. Projection. And you are projecting a little bit. You're kind of sitting in smoke and mirrors right now. I think the reason this one's really just... I can't get past your cards. You are literally a teacher to the people around you. That dragon card just blew me away. That's one of the most powerful cards in that animal deck. And when you're not in this state, even when you're not in this state, I don't think you realize how valuable you are and how much the world needs you. You are going through what you're going through. You've had your soul activation, not just so you can be the sunshine in other people's lives, but you deserve that sunshine too. But you need to truly believe it. And the sad thing is, this front part of your mind is telling you everything you're doing, external union, you're not letting the sunshine in. You need to ask yourself that tough question. Why do I keep craving someone that does not see me? That's what I want to focus on changing. I want to focus on my true Empress energy. I want to believe that I am that energy. And every time this craving comes in, you need to pull yourself up and confirm that to yourself. No, I love myself. I deserve sunshine. I deserve happiness. Because right now, subconsciously, you feel like you don't deserve happiness. That's why you cannot unbind yourself to this. Okay. Balance. You need more balance in your life. And that's been another theme of this collective. But these are all things you can change. Remember that deviation about excuses. You know, I received the most beautiful message the other day. A couple months ago, I brought up doing the 66 days of acceptance. And I had this beautiful woman message me, and she put that into practice, and she literally said it's just, she feels like it's changing her life. Those moments that this kind of energy comes, and it takes mental discipline. We say 66 days to truly create a habit, and people will put effort in for a day or two to give gratitude, or, you know, it's consistency. It's consistency when this comes over you to say, no, I deserve this. I want to be happy. I'm sick of my subconscious, my subconscious mind making me believe I don't deserve happiness, because I know that's coming from what I need to heal. Be more powerful than your mind. Consistent effort. Every time you want to make an excuse, don't. Put on a whiteboard, 66 days. Cross it off every day. Have a goal. I choose 66 days of acceptance. I choose 66 days of me. I choose to balance out my life with things that make me happy. I choose for the next 66 days to try and break free from the shackles of isolation. I am going to get new hobbies. I am going to go, and I always say when it's go do things that you truly love, because you'll find like-minded people. Balance. You're all work, no play right now. You don't have an outlet. And reuniting with friends. Soul tribe. 3 of Cups. I see 3 of Cups as soul tribe energy. They're people that, again, have been bound to you in life after life. It's not just this one love that's been bound to you life after life. You need friendships. You need gatherings. You need to be social. You are born to be a social butterfly. You are born with your glow for a reason. You need to stop focusing on reunion with this one person that actually just keeps activating your trauma. You'll never heal this part of yourself till you let go. You've got to let go and trust. Let them become that butterfly you need. And you need to truly believe what is meant for you will not pass you by. I've read people that have had 10, 15, 20 plus years of separation that have found themselves back to one another. And I hope that didn't put fear in the right collective, saying, I'm not going to wait that long. But just, you need to surrender. Who or whatever is on the end of those red threads of your soul, they'll always pop up when the time is right. This is what they're trying to give you right now. And you might be watching this right now and truly be a lone wolf and not have anyone you can turn to, but you just going to join a few new things. Your intuition and the timing of it all will align you with people that have been with you life after life, that are just waiting to connect to your thread. Take that leap of faith. Step into the unknown. The universe will only meet you halfway. I always say it's not that it's, you just keep prolonging your timeline the more you push it off. And I guarantee this collective, you have intuition to join a new gym or to start doing this, but you keep delaying it. So it's like there's people there, but you keep delaying your inspired action. And if you are someone that literally just stays at home or work, like literally work, eat, sleep, and never get, do you literally think these people are just going to magically go poof in your house? Like, you need to get out there. Or if you've had a friendship from a young age, a childhood friend that you've been thinking about, but you just keep avoiding because you haven't spoken to in years. If that's inspired action, intuition, reach out. They're trying to align soul tribe to you right now to make this stuff easier. Oh God, I don't. That's your shackle. Literally, that is your shackle. Oh, but they're my person. They're my soulmate. They're my divine. They're my two. We're gonna be in you. This is your devil energy, with the fear of a bit. They're just confirming it all. It's shackling you. It's literally shackling you. And you project all your fears onto this person and vice versa, even if it's just energetically. If this is really your Two of Cups, everything negative you were saying, they're doing the exact same thing. I guarantee you. You're not healing this in silence. Oh, I'm just not going to chase, but I'm going to emotionally chase. I'm going to energetically chase because I'm not going to get them off my mind. Just you guys stopping physical chasing. There's so much more to that. That first row for this collective, it's not serving you at all. Oh, beautiful. So by doing this, developing your mind, Six of Swords, you're going to get out of your storm. So the 66 days of acceptance, getting out, balancing your life, doing some things, you are going to, Emperor energy, your true force. And remember, that's another theme. Put all of that excessive stuff into your path in life, your empire. It's time. Here's law, structure, stability. As soon as you can get over focusing on the things you got no control over, watch your environment change. Just sail off into the sunset. And I know this is I don't even want to bring this person into it. But even you switching this, and yes, that could be them watching in. Who bloody cares for this collective? You could even accelerate that. But that's going to take consistent change. And by literally doing it for you, not for them. You're a leader, you're a boss, and also just watching in, especially because we're talking about you being so like lone wolf. Maybe you have an estranged relationship with your father who's been maybe thinking about you, or that just came to my mind as well. Focus on your empire right now. This sun. Oh God. Especially if this person's a fire sign, but you conquering. You're going to conquer all of this. And there are things that are going to be illuminated. You got to remember that King and Queen of Wands, they are magnetic. They are seductive. They are like, their energy is captivating. And this is what, remember, you're not just meant to be sunshine for everybody else. You deserve sunshine. What if this is someone new? What if this is someone new that can actually see you and honor you as a person, that just takes you to step out of your comfort zone? What if you have someone that's just waiting there for you? Oh, and now you've got King of Pentacles. And if they're a combination of that, you got a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Trustworthy, abundant, ride or die, loyal. I always say that King of Pentacles, he's loyal to a fault. This could be a cusp person. But look at all this masculine energy around you. Holy moly. And let's take it, because now I literally just heard Aries and Taurus with illumination. So let's take it more to surface level, which I really don't want to for this collective. You could literally have something illuminating to do with an Aries and a Taurus in your life, because I keep going to that third party involvement. There could be some things about to come to light here, but it's going to transform in a positive way. Okay, I'm hearing a few things for that. Oh, there's that confession. So you do have a confession coming, but who cares? Don't think about it. As we're saying, come to light. There is something that'll come that balances you, but it's once you get through this first. They're your rose before your sun hits. So focus on that. Okay. Whoever this confession, this coming clean, this pricked consciousness, it's a situation that you've been back and forth in the soul with for a very long time. And we all know what this collective, and isn't it funny, it's your second last row, just before the end of this reading, because I always say, if you've watched to the end of this, you're one bloody strong soul and you were ready to align to it, because readings like this no one wants to hear. It triggers the shit out of them. So if you've watched right to the end of me like going in at you in a loving way, just sometimes I can be forthright, but some collectives need tough love. You weren't meant to hear this till the end of this reading, because this reading should have given you a fire to start creating a little bit of change, just a few little pennies, right? I find it very funny that something that will I'm going to say maybe bring some balance into your soul will come from that confession. And then you've got reunion here. So surface level though, focus on you first. And then just quickly, let's go back to this. What if you do meet someone, especially if there could be someone new here as well? This will help you get out of your fight. Justice. Your very last card is justice. Life lessons. Truth, balance will come from all of your five, all of it. It'll come when it's meant to. And now your very last card from the devil, what shackles us to our purple curtain. First card to your last card. That purple curtain is our karmic veil, right? From all of our shadow, our life's decision. And I say that that soul contract, life after life, that's bound to us. Break free from this. Break free from this. Because that's what you've been working to do. It's time to really heal your abandonment by seeing you and what you deserve. And if anyone has watched this whole reading right till the end, please comment. I want to see who's watched this right to the end. Because you're stronger than you know. And you're more healed than you know. Because I always say things that our soul needs, those triggers. This is where people push away, or they block, or they this, they that. If you've literally watched that whole thing and you did not budge, you're more healed than you know. Seven of Wands, you're getting to the top of your Mount Everest. Strong being. Remember, dragon's blood. Time to truly connect to it. I always say this when I tap into you guys that have been soul activated. You've got to remember your activation has taken place because you are strong enough to handle it. Your whole life prepared you for it. All the trauma you faced, not just this connection. It's all the trauma you faced. It's everything you faced in life. That card, the things that most broke you were the things that awoke you. Your trauma is a blessing. It's not a curse. Just remember that. Not many people can deal with this journey. That's why 85% of our population stays blinded to it. And a lot of that 85%, maybe they're on their rest life. Maybe a couple lifetimes before they tried, they couldn't succeed, it was too hard, so they chose a rest life. Sometimes it's just not people's lifetime, but it's your lifetime. Don't be like the rest of your ancestors that couldn't get it right. Oh, the angel of prosperity and abundance is knocking at your door. That's what I would focus on, your Emperor energy. Bringer of prosperity and abundance, prestige, feeling good. It's around the corner. We've only got 2 more bloody weeks of this month. Opulence, splendor, hope, wealth, generosity, luck is on your side. I help you tune into your higher octaves of abundance to magnify the good things in your life. Gold, Thursday could be important. It's Thursday tomorrow here in Australia. Number 5, transformation, but manifest it. Glowing thread, pull it in. And number 25, 525. You could be watching this at 525. Guardian of the gates, or you could live in 525. Guardian of the gates of the east, witchy poo. Awakens love, true love. But your heart is actually so close to love, believe it or not. You think that's all you're craving. Oh, God. Oh, you're close. Enlightenment brings joy, identifies your fears. Listen attentively. And again, I literally just said, if you've watched all the way to the end, gosh. I will help you awaken the 3rd ascension attitudes within you. Love, gratitude, and surrender. That's what you need to focus on for the next 66 days. So when you're praying, pray to him. Hadriel. I can't pronounce the names. Hadriel, I think is how you say it. Carnelian. Hold a carnelian as you're praying to him. Summertime. Hold the line. Summer could be important for you, but hold the line. 9 of Wands. Don't give up. It's your endurance. And look up angel number 525. Go onto YouTube, type in, I think he's called, just type in angel number meaning of 525 and all videos will come down. I think he's called the numerology meanings. His videos go for about 10 minutes. He sounds like a mystical robot man. I couldn't recommend him enough. He does something. He'll imprint on your subconscious mind. Type in angel number meaning of 525. Listen to that. He breaks down all the individual numbers as well as bringing them in. He's good. Okay. Oh, look, and believe that your divine love is protected. Whoever it may be, take the face away from it. If you're a divine being, you are going to find your divine person. It'll be this person or whoever. Release that. Trust your red thread. Okay, so you got both 5-cent pieces here. So it could be transforming, but don't focus on it. 2020, 2021. They could have been your years of activation, or they could tie you to this person. Be black and white. Animals. Go have some adventure and fun. Get outdoors. The windfall pyrite, and hold pyrite with you right now as well. You're protected always and forever. You are a child of the divine. You know you're never alone. Speak to them. This is my rapid moving thing. There could be something rapidly and take the focus on you and see the rapid changes. Or you could be Italian. They could be the protection charm. Your heart is protected. Trust in the divine guidance. Now, the one charm I really do think could be maybe is them. They're not a big enough butterfly for you just yet. But you need to trust, not your ego's timing, divine timing. And you could have you could have a spirit baby tied to you as well. All right, guys, important dates, memories, birthdays. 17th of the 5th, May could be an important month here. 6th of the 1st, 1st of the 6th, 20th of the 1st, 20th of the 11th. 15th of the 1st, 151. 5th of the 4th, 4th of the 5th. 13th of the 1st. 13th of the 8th. 14th of the 8th. 144 as well. Don't give up on yourself. Give up on the shackles that keep you bound to your trauma. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you strength. You got this. It's literally a cosmic trigger taking place for you right now. I love you all.